We are not rehabs for broken men.
We are not banks for broke women.
I'm going to be aggressive because nobody wants to hear this, because what you want me to say today is actually being a single mother is totally possible. It actually isn't. It was never meant to happen for the human race, number one. Number two, single biggest determiner of whether a mother is a good mother, what do you think it is? This is going to blow your mind when I tell you the answer. Whether they have a supportive partner. The major argument for good dads is actually, can the dad be there for the mom? Because it's like a direct chain is what we see. What you see is that if you've got a father figure, basically, who's supportive to the mother's energy goes towards the children. But the second that she doesn't have that supportive energy, she collapses, is what happens. And then the kids get starved. And we're not actually supposed to be living in a single-family household, so it's supposed to be a lot more support towards mom than just dad. But I'm going with standard societal structure. You are a victim of a society that was never meant to work this way.
How are we supposed to balance everything? I am drowning. I wake up in the morning, I pack my kids' lunches, I drive them to school, I have to rush back so I can make it to my first meeting. My boss tells me that I'm not engaged enough on Zoom, so I have to try harder there. I spend all day doing my job where I don't even leave my desk chair. My house is falling apart. I don't even have time to take my dogs outside during the day. And somehow I'm also supposed to be working out, cooking dinner at night, eating right, helping them with homework. I spend my lunch break picking them up from school, and I don't even get 5 minutes to myself during the day. And it's not even enough. Like, I'm not doing anything 100%. When is it just enough?
Let's check some interesting comment of this video. She doesn't have 5 minutes to herself during the day. But she's got plenty of time for TikTok and social media. I raised my kids by myself from age 7 and 5 after my wife cheated, and I told her to kick rocks. It was tough and took everything I had, but I am a better person for it. You will never hear me complain and whine like a toddler. Grow up. Now that my kids are in their 20s, I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want. I will never get married again. Especially with the way most women are these days. Describing exactly how life was for me as a single father, and no one gave a ish about me or reached out a hand to help. I also didn't whine and cry about it. Single moms get tons of help from their single mom friends, but no one offers a single father anything except scorn. My wife used to come home from work stressed out and sometimes crying about the way her male bosses treated her. So we decided she would stay home and homeschool our children and take care of the house. Now 25 years later, she will tell you it's the best decision we ever made. Sure, we went a lot of years with little money and learning to live cheap, but our adult love and appreciate her very much.
Women are increasingly acknowledging that single parenting may not fully meet a child's needs, emphasizing the importance of both parents' involvement in raising children. This perspective calls for a balanced understanding of parental responsibilities, recognizing the unique contributions of both parents.
When you look at single mothers versus single fathers, children coming from single father households tend to fare better.
Fare better how?
Their outcomes in life are better. They do better from educational standpoints, less prison sentences. They do better outcome-based if they're raised by a single father versus a single mother.
Yeah. And have these studies been showing, like, when they're adults?
They're following these children from infancy into adulthood, and they're looking at the outcomes. Some of them are 30-plus years. What feminists used to argue is that, well, that's because there's a whole hell of a lot more men who are in the custody of a single mom. But that has changed over the years. Now there's a lot more men who are getting custody of their children than there used to be, and we still see similar outcomes. So, yeah, that's what Brian is alluding to.
The sentiment conveys a strong desire for the mother, who is going through difficult times and emotional pain, to find a companion who will assist her. This wish is motivated by her desire for a more contented and safe future, emphasizing the value of friendship and support systems in getting through difficult times.
So I'm laying on my bed right now with no sheets because I haven't had a chance to change them yet. I just lost it on my kids. And I'm feeling really guilty. This single mom sucks so hard. This is the stuff that people don't see. It is so hard when you are struggling all the time to do what's right for your kids all the time, and you have to be the dad and the mom and the good guy and the bad guy, and you are tired. I'm so tired, and I'm struggling to make ends meet, and they don't understand that. They just want stuff, and I'm trying to make them responsible, and I'm begging them, and I'm trying not to be like my mother. I'm trying so hard not to be that woman that she was. And I needed help. I needed help. And I just feel like I'm just constantly nagging and begging. Because usually you would have a partner, right?
As a father, I can attest to the critical role fathers play in a child's life when I see a mother struggle with raising her children. This acknowledgement emphasizes the value of co-parenting and the special contributions dads make to their kids' emotional, social, and material well-being. Father involvement improves the dynamic within the family by providing a well-balanced upbringing that fosters resilience, self-assurance, and security in kids, proving that both parents' presence and active participation are essential for a child's healthy growth.
Of my daughter. I'm a better woman today because of my daughter. She eats before I eat. She gets new clothes before I do. She goes to an amazing school. I bust my ass for my daughter. There's nothing in this world I would do like I wouldn't do for my daughter. Okay. But I hate being a single mom. I hate being a single mom. And here are the reasons why. One, I hate that it took me out of my soft, feminine state, and it really shook me up and put me in my masculine state. Two, I can't help to feel guilty that my daughter's not being brought up in a two-parent household. I go out to restaurants and parks and I see other babies and other kids and they're so happy with their mom and dad. And I feel like my daughter was robbed of that. And I can't help it to question, would I be a better mom to my daughter? Would my daughter be happier if she had a father in her home? Okay. And that has nothing to do with wanting to be back with her dad. It's just a simple matter of, I wish I was raising my daughter with a partner. I wish I wasn't doing it alone.
A woman emphasizes the father's role in her children's lives, ignoring personal beliefs and feminist ideals. This shift highlights the positive impact of father involvement, demonstrating a commitment to co-parenting for optimal growth and development.
Your children will sometimes purposely poke at you because I really do try my best to keep my composure and not take my anger out on my kids and not use them as my own personal punching bags because they're in my space. I really, my daughter, she's 11 and sometimes she just poke at me. And my thing is, I'm you don't know what I'm battling emotionally. You don't know what I'm battling mentally. And you keep playing with me, bro. And I don't want to hurt you. Please stop. And then I just will shut down and just give her the silent treatment. Because I don't be having nothing nice to say and I don't want to hurt her with my words. But I just think that that's so up for kids when they do that. Why do you do that?
Single mothers, despite their resilience, face significant challenges in balancing parenting, work, and personal growth. They require societal, communal, and familial assistance to thrive in a supportive environment, providing emotional, financial, and practical support. And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.